I'm gonna go into our garage. Let me see in our shop. Is there something? Cargo crane truck for 27,000. That's huge. Semi truck for 35. Cargo truck. Voron. I definitely think... Ooh, tracked heavy dump for 65K. Bro, that thing looks insane. Mobile crane for 23K. We already have one of those, though, don't we? So that's the thing. Oh, boy. Do we... I feel like we're going to need this cargo crane truck eventually. Let's just go ahead and buy this thing. 27K. Worth it. All right. And then we're... Again, do we have any other things? So I know this is silly, but I can't remember how to unlock future bases. Like, I would really like to focus on maybe unlocking this base, and then we'd be just quick, you know, roadways away from being able to get to these objectives and things. Instead, we're going to have to start here and ride all the way up there, which isn't terrible, but we have to figure that out. I know it taught us that, and for some reason I just can't remember it, so we're going to have to figure that out later. But let's go ahead and head into the garage here. We are going to get... Do we want this guy? We'll be fine for right now. I am going to try out our new crane truck that we just unlocked. It's a different type of the Mule T1, so let's go ahead and deploy this guy. This is going to be tight. I really hope we're going to be able to fit the 3 pipes as well as that, whatever you want to call it in there. We're going to go hard right and go over that bridge. But yeah, the 3 pipes plus the kind of elbow joint or whatever it is. Might not be able to get all that, but we'll see. We're going to try our best. Welcome to the squad, friend. He's definitely a bit faster. You got to think, all these new machines, they have +1 bar and like strength and durability and whatever else, but I mean, when you've only got a max of 5 bars, that's going to make a huge difference when it comes to performance. So eventually it's going to be nice to have all these things new and outfitted for the squad. Love the blue colorway on this. This thing looks sweet. All right. Well, we're going to go see if we can fit 3 pipes and an elbow joint in this. It's going to be a tight fit, but sometimes she likes to be filled up. Don't mind me coming through, just gonna do this the hard way. Gonna back her in there. How you doing, little scout vehicle? Good to do. Look at this. We got a little company fleet going. Love to see that. Gotta look the way you perform, baby. So we're gonna back this thing all the way up. Take 4-wheel drive off, can we go faster? No. Okay. So I'm going to say, let's push this guy out of the way, because we're probably going to want these pipes first, right? And you know what? Unfortunately, there is absolutely no way that we are going to be able to get through. Well, I might try it. I've seen worse, baby. All right, so let's try to get, can we get on that pipe, please? Here we go. Just lift this guy up. Go ahead and get him in there. Probably going to want to try to make that a little bit nicer here. Pull forward here. We can definitely make this better as well. Hold on. So we're going to want to grab this. We're going to want to shorten that length. Just try to bring it up if we can. Shoot. There you go. Okay. Got him in there. Beautiful. Now let's worry about getting this other guy over here. Do we have, oh boy. Oh no. Hold on a second. We gotta get this evened out here. Otherwise, we're gonna be in a world of pain. Whoop. Beautiful. Perfect. Almost perfect. That would have been nice. It's fine. We could go ahead and lift this up. Bring this in. Nope, we want to bring it up and in. There you go. Like a glove. Okay, so we've got a couple in there. We don't... Do we really not have... Oh, we do have anchors. We do have anchors. We should be using the anchors, Trev. Okay. I mean, we're going to be able to get a 3rd pipe or that piece on there. I don't think we're going to have the choice of both. We'll at least get that 3rd pipe. Let's toggle these anchors, make sure we do that going forward. And then we can try to see... I really want to be a hero. I want to try... Oh, nope. Give me that. I want to try to be a hero here. We got to lift this up. And see if we can get everything in one. Ultimately, when you try to do stuff like this, sometimes it just makes your job a lot longer. But I think I'm gonna go for it. Let's see if we can get this last guy on here as well. This is so stupid. It's not gonna work, Trev. Lift this guy up. It's just there's no way it works, but I'm down to try. Oh my god. I mean, can I? Bro, this is that. Oh, no, strap it and then undo these. This is that I'm not taking two trips from the car with all the groceries in my hand. Wow. Okay, we are gonna have to drive so carefully, Trevor. Keep in mind, you are saving yourself an immense amount of time if you make this happen. But you are going to have to drive so freaking carefully. Okay, let's fully plot our points here. So we want to take the, let's see this. We want to deliver the object to there and then bring the resources. Where are we bringing the resources to? Just the steel pipes facility? Where do you want me to take them to, though? Or you just want me to store the resources, it looks like. So we're gonna, oh shoot. That means we're gonna want to take those all the way across the map. Okay, so we just want to go to this thing. So we are going to go out of here, take a right, take your first left, go past the gas station. Okay, it's nice and easy. I don't think we need the waypoints, but all right, here we go. Wish me luck, and do not take anything quick, Trev. Please drive this. Go in first person if you need to. Drive it like you are driving for real. Worst case scenario, what is it? RB and Y is to toggle your anchors. So if you need to do like a quick try to catch yourself, I don't know if they're gonna help that much, but okay, already off to a bad start. This is so freaking stressful, dude. This was just stupid. I mean, the truth is every foot that we get past where we are right now is closer than we had all of these things before, so I guess it's not the worst idea in the world. What we could have done, and I thought about doing, is buying the semi-truck. And then we could have brought our crane and just put all the stuff in the semi-truck, and then obviously that's going to have a lot more towing capacity, but then it's a bigger body to move around and stuff. I've got a feeling this guy's going to be one of our best friends when it comes to this game. Careful with this corner. Oh my god. Maybe diff lock on? Oh my goodness, dude. This is absolutely terrifying. We are just putting some wear and tear on this bad boy, but it's going to be all right. If we got to drop her into low, nope, we don't have to. We're just going to keep dropping gears and disappearing. Here we go. Are we going the right way? Let me just double check. Okay, Trev. You need to start putting the freaking things on. All right? You idiot. Can we please confirm that I need to start putting the waypoints on? I swear this map... Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm going to cry. This map is... It looks big on the mini-map, but I swear you cover a lot of ground very quickly. So maybe it's not as big as we think it is. Don't take this too quick here. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. But just also be careful, because if you slam on the brakes while you're turning and stuff, that's obviously not good either. Holy cow. 105 meters to the left. This is where we want to be going, right? Yeah, we're just going to go out and around because we know that's an easier spot. And it looks like that's where some of the pipes are going to be replaced at. And shoot, I was looking at steel beams. That's not what we're doing here, Trev. We want to replace these pipes so we can deliver this guy and then also replace these pipes all at the same time, which is just going to be fantastic. We should probably focus on just eliminating load as much as possible, though. So yeah, there's going to be a pipe there. This joint here. I guess it's not an elbow joint. It's kind of like a valve. To get this, I don't like this angle. Let's just try to get this on nice even ground. We honestly probably could back into this. Here we go. Go in reverse. No quick sudden movements. Get those anchors out. Unstrap that cargo. And my goodness, I cannot believe that just worked. Let's get hooked up to this guy. Keep it nice and tight. Lift her up. I'm actually going to want to put her down and push her out. I think... Oh, God. I was going to say, I think we might be a little bit too close. Anchors are out. We're good. We had it. There it is. Okay. Beautiful. We strap this back up. That's what I'm talking about. Get these anchors back. Fold the crane. Now we're going to go put these pipes back in place. Is this the... We've got 3. Let's just do this one first, this one, then this one. All right. Going to backtrack a little bit. That's fine. Oh, boy. Okay. Yep, we're going to want to I want to back into this one as well. We got to remember we got to take the first one off. Take the bad pipe off before we do anything. Let's go slow, 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 slow. Slow as he guns it. Okay. Just going to untie. We should actually probably keep those tied up. Oh gosh. Okay. We're gonna extend this. Just grab this wherever we can. Just start pulling it. There you go. I mean, do we have to have this completely out of the way? We probably should. Yeah. All right. Get rid of that. Now what we're gonna do is bring this guy back around. We are gonna want to unstrap our cargo. Let's grab this top one right here. Get this guy up in the air. Start dropping her back down. Extending her out. Get her in there. Beautiful. Strap that cargo back up. Get that crane back forward. Unlock that parking brake. And that's the first one down. Holy cow, dude. Oh, this game is stressful. But we're doing all right so far. Oh, this one is in an even more precarious position. It's further down the hill. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. I hope that's close enough. I don't think I've got... Oh, wait. We are... Oh, no. We're anchored up. Okay. That better be close enough because I don't think I've got the balls to go any closer. We might have to go around the backside. Okay, no. We can grab it. I just don't know if we're going to be able to get our own pipe there well enough. Let's get this guy out of the way. Drop him. Please don't go back in the way. Please, 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 please. Beautiful. Okay. Let's fold this up, get this back, unstrap our cargo, grab this guy, and we're going to see if we can't get him down there, which I don't know if we're going to be able to do. That's going to be really tough. That's a long way for a little crane. You know, that's not the worst thing in the world. I wonder if I put that there, if I switch and grab this, we kind of like let that thing roll into position. Oh my goodness, dude, what a freaking clutch. Okay, I will take that, and we're going to be able to move on to the next one. That was very fortunate, I'm not going to lie. It would have been fine, though. We could have dropped that off, and then I would have just gone and dropped this next one off, and then come back when we had an empty, what's it called, load. Gotta hate when you got empty loads, but we definitely could have made that work, and we could have gone a little bit deeper, a little bit harder on that backside. Where's this last one? Just off to the right. But that worked out nicely. So after this, we're just going to need steel beams, and honestly, we're going to be able to take this guy. Careful, Trev. I think we're just going to be able to take this guy over to the recycling plant, make some beams. We'll be able to use his crane to pick stuff up. This has been our best investment for sure. Back there. Hold on a second. Put those anchors down. And here we go. We're going to want to pull this guy out, put the new guy in. We should be good to go. Might have a similar problem here. Switch this, see if we can get both. I'm going to try to pull this guy a little bit farther this time. Why can't I pull him? There you go. Go ahead and reel him in. Got a big fish in the line here. Reel him in, get him out of here. Perfect, that's a good spot, Trev. Yeah, that'll help when we're trying to get out of here later. Let me try to get this more on the side. There you go. Really hoping this one goes well. Be a good boy and roll in there, please. Ah. Got him, beautiful. Okay, that's another objective complete. We will take that all day long. Let's get these anchors off, get this parking brake off, but we're hopefully gonna be able to crawl out of here with a little bit of diff lock. There she is. My goodness, dude, that feels good. Okay, so the last thing we're gonna need is to go to the steel beam facility. We're gonna have to collect some materials, which if we look at our infrastructure and take a look at, where is it? Isn't there something? Oh, map layers here. You can see resources. We're gonna want to collect blue resources like this truck, these corrugated pipes, this tractor. We're going to want to throw that in our steel beams facility. I think, is it blue? I never know which way to go. I think it's blue. But yeah, we're going to grab that, and then we're going to be able to make steel beams, and then we're going to be able to bring those back over here. And you know what? We might be in a decent spot here. I think let's take our normal crane over there. We're going to deploy this guy, dude. We are just getting all the vehicles out. Because I think it just wants us to put them in storage. So if we turn stuff into steel beams here and then put it in storage here, that's just, we'll be good to go. I don't think we have to actually move stuff. So back in the big boy here, obviously this has a lot more reach, a lot more length, a lot more girth, a lot more of what you need when you're doing crane things. I'm going to look, should we just take this car with us? Let's just take this car with us. Wait, can we do that? Can we just carry things with us? I don't know if it's gonna let us do that. Oh God. Let it go. Holy cow. Okay. We're gonna want to make sure that we have that fully in our rear ends. We just tow this with us? Oh God, we might want to lift it up a little bit more, get her off the ground. Maybe lower this thing and then lift the car just to keep our center of gravity as low as possible. We have to lift it a little bit, I think. Just want to make sure we get the car up off the ground. There you go. Okay. Gonna hope for the best on this one, fellas. This, I mean, I guess it can't get worse. Here we go. So we should probably check our objective. We're gonna go down here. Oh boy. We probably need to build a road through here, to be honest. I mean, there's just no... Bro, there's no way. There's no way we're going to get through that muck. If we build a road here, we're going to be able to go out and around. It's all going to be on dry ground. I think that's kind of the name of the game. It's not about... I mean, we could... We're here. We could pour sand in here too, but that just seems like a lot of work if we focused on one spot. I mean, if we pour sand, that's great. If we eventually build a full asphalt road, that would be even better. Why are we going so slow? Struggling here? I mean, is it even worth carrying this car to be... I mean, this thing can probably get through the muck no problem without this car. Maybe we just go for it without the car. I don't know. I'm tempted to get in our dump truck and start filling it with sand and trying to build a road. Or at least something that we can cross. I don't know if it's worth just trying to save this car. All we need are 3 steel beams, so we're kind of overthinking it at this point. It's tough. Because I'm tempted to try to build roads and try to help ourselves out for the future, but then I don't know how long we're going to be on this map. I did see something. Are there only 2 maps in this game? So that could be kind of an interesting thing there. But yeah, there's no way we're going to be able to get this thing across with this car. I mean, we could try to, like, if we try to fill in sand through all of these areas, that's just tough. I mean, you could straight up build an asphalt road straight through there. If you wanted to take the really intricate route and be like, hey, I want to be able to go straight through here, straight to our station without thinking about anything, we totally could. You could pave the entire map if you wanted to. I bet some lunatic out there is definitely going to do that, but, oh, this is hard. We'll see how she handles this here. I mean, no major problems. Might be some problems. I don't think you're really supposed to tow cars like this, Trev. The other problem is I don't know if we need it. Like, how resource-wise, probably not the best spot to stop there. How are we looking around this place in terms of blue resources? I know we had some pipes here. We had some cars. We're probably okay for right now. Definitely not the ideal spot to stop, Trev. Okay, if I move this guy and leave it there, can we go? It's gonna let us go. Okay, it just really doesn't want us towing cars through here. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna think about that. We brought a resource halfway there. If we've got to build a road later, we totally can. But look at the way this thing is cruising now. Yeah, it was thoughtful, Trev, but it wasn't the right idea. Question is, are we going to be able to get this thing through here? Dude, we are absolutely churning this up. This is not good. Hold on. The front end of this thing does not like the deep water like this. It's not even deep water, it's the shallow kind of trenches. Oh boy. I mean, I'm kind of committed at this point. We should have built the road. That's my fault. I don't know if it's gonna let us get out of this, to be honest. We'll see. We should have built the road. Is this This is solid ground here. That is the luckiest thing of all time. Okay. We made it. Never mind. We didn't need to build the road. Of course we didn't. Of course we're going to take shortcuts. That's the way to succeed, baby. Oh, we're going to have to build that road eventually. We're going to run this route out of commission. So what's one of these guys run? And can I even pick it up is the question, because I've got a feeling that's going to be a bit of an issue for us. But we will find out soon enough. So we're going to see if we can get this guy around. Can I tow this? I mean, if we lift it up, like get the front end off the ground. I mean, if we get one of these boys, they're probably going to pay for all of our beams, aren't they? So it might be worth just digging in, finding some grit and getting her done. We do have a little truck over there we could use too. Holy cow, look at the size of this thing, dude. Just dragging her along. All right, well, I feel like a dog that picked up way too big of a stick on the way back from the park. This is painful, bro. This is either the greatest shortcut of all time or the stupidest attempted shortcut that didn't work at all and you completely wasted your time, Trev. Come on, we are just spinning tires here. We can't cut this corner too close either. I'm hoping if we get to asphalt, we'll be able to dig in a little bit better. I'm trying to see what's better, low or kind of normal. Really, we're gonna be in trouble when we try to turn this corner, aren't we? Maybe not. Oh, look at that. There she goes. Okay, speed demon. So we're gonna make it around this corner. We're gonna get it into those yellow things over there. I regret every decision I have made up until this point, unless it ends up paying off. All right, so we're gonna want to sweep this corner wide here. Dude, look at her. Just working. I love it. Pulling way more load than she's worth. Hold on. We stop moving a little bit. You gotta kind of twist her. Find that grip. Honestly, if we just slither along like a slippery little snake, might be able to get there a little bit faster. I've just sunk cost fallacy all day, dude. I have tried way too hard for way too long. We've got to make this work. Try to take this corner wide so it doesn't get caught on anything. Dude, if our pipe got caught on something, I'd be so upset. Looks like we're okay. Actually moving pretty quickly now. All right. Oh my gosh, dude. Don't you dare slow down right now. Be there in a second, babe. Just made some delicious smelling quesadillas. Just texted me that lunch is ready. I'm locked in, Chelsea. Just give me a second. Give me a second. We are almost there. Oh my goodness, dude. Probably I mean, it was a one-step solve for the problem. Probably the most inefficient solve. I don't know, dude. We could have made a bunch of trips or we could have made one really long one. You know, I'm not upset about it. If this doesn't take and it's the wrong thing, I'm going to be really upset. But I think it should. Hopefully. Wait. This is the steel beams facility. Okay, I was going to say, it looks like pipes on the thing. I thought I was at the steel pipes facility, but no, that wouldn't make sense. Okay. Also, risky maneuver to stop there like that. This better say recycle, or like tell me that we're gonna get a bunch of steel beams. It better be like 10 steel beams, bro. The strongest steel beams known to man. We're looking for that little icon that tells you that if you drop it, there it is. There she is. You guys ready for this? I'm gonna pull it forward a little bit more just in case it like rolls weird or something when we drop it and it doesn't take it. Just get her a little inside that safety zone. I wanna make sure she's there. Please tell me. Recycled 3 steel beams. We did it all in one, baby. That's what I'm talking about. And now what we're going to be able to do is if we take 3 of these out, that puts them there. Shoot, I thought that was going to put it in our storage. Does that not put it in our storage? So we are going to need another vehicle. We could probably bring our other main crane out. We're going to pick those up there, and then we're going to have to take them over to the steel pipes facility, which luckily is very close, and we have a main road going straight there. So hard part's done. Oh boy. Okay, so Definitely thinking about that mobile command center going forward. Would have saved us a little bit of time. I don't know. We'll see. Just gotta figure out the right time to use it. You know what I mean? But it's okay. This is a lot easier to maneuver around here without that big pipe. And here we are with our tiny little truck, and we should be able to throw these guys into the back of it. So let's go ahead and put our little weights down. Let's get these guys up. To be honest, we can just kind of willy-nilly throw them in here. Not going to be too serious of a job, I don't think. Dude, the way that the physics work in this game are just so incredibly realistic. I am going to try to at least get the stuff somewhat inside the bed, but just the way that we could pull things off of other things like that is so impressive. Can we grab this one over here? Beautiful. Lift this up. We can start getting this guy around. All right, beautiful. So we can go ahead and reset that, lock everything up, make sure everything's all good to go. And now we're going to want to deliver this to, I'm assuming, and I hope I have all this stuff right, because I feel like there are probably some, you know, shortcuts that we could take. I'm assuming no, not a workshop. Is it a garage? A base? I believe this is where we could put resources in. Is there nowhere around here? So yeah, this is where we transfer resources, and then this is where we pick them up. So you need to be able to go to a base to be able to actually get your resources. So we're gonna want to go pretty much back the way we originally came, kind of come through here, go across this, take a right, go up to our main base. All right, beautiful. We got a plan. And I think, I mean, it's had us do this in specific missions and side missions and things. I think what we could try to start doing is, if we did pour an actual road or something, we could kind of like set up a waypoint, or like a whatever you want to call it, like a route, so that we could have the AI kind of go and do this style of stuff for us, I think. So that I think we would still have to recycle all the materials, but then we could have kind of a convoy that will take the materials back to our base, so they go into our inventory, so that we can just build things whenever and wherever we want. But obviously we're going to get a little better at this at time. I need to figure out how to get those forward bases unlocked, which I know for a fact you guys are probably going to have comments on that, and it might even be on the last episode, so I've probably already read it by now, but obviously I'm recording this a little bit early, so that's why. But we're going to get it figured out for sure. I want to see how it works with the maps, and like how long we're going to be on these maps. Like I said before, I've seen that potentially there might be only 2 maps. So if we're only working with 2 maps, I'll put the time in early to be able to get the infrastructure down, get the roads and things down, because that'll definitely pay us back. But if we're only doing certain objectives and it'll make our job easier but make it take a lot longer, I might take the shorter route, just because these are obviously really, really big objectives. Come on, old girl, here we go, almost there. Put her in low if you need it. Just dig through this final segment. We are going to be able to get to this drop-off point for resources. Go ahead and pull in here. We can unstrap this, and that should load them in. Task is completed. My goodness, dude, this took so freaking long. Okay, what's the do we just have to wait, or what does it mean this will be restored? What do we have to do to restore it? Transfer resources. Oh, objective complete. All right, steel pipes facility is up and running. This place needed a serious glow up. You can relate. It's not time to stop and smell the roses. Not yet. Wow, dude.
Huh. I imagined it would be a bit more impressive, at least with all the effort you put into it. But looks aren't so important. Pipes are. With pipes, we actually have a chance of restoring the water supply to the whole area. And the locals will have only you to thank for it, and maybe me. Just a little. Not that they will even know about us. The company isn't big on giving credit where it's due. It sure would be nice to keep all the pipes and use them in the restoration. But, you know, that's not how the world works. Now, you need to restore the pipe supply chain by plotting a route from the factory to the supply depot and fixing the road. In exchange, we get some of the pipes that the factory produces. Better than nothing, I suppose.
Okay. Well, this is just, dude, I just want to know. Hold on. I'm going to return to the hub, I think. I hope that's not going to ruin any save point here. I think we're going to be okay. It looks like we're going to be building a road next. Bro, where are we in terms? We're at 37%. Oh my goodness gracious. You got to think about, you know, obviously this has probably been split up into 2 videos at this point. So we've got a lot of me talking and playing here. There's a lot that's being cut out too. So this is, bro, this is one map of like 10. Or one objective of 10. This is insanity. Okay, it put us in our dozer there. Wait, hold on. It put us in the wrong map. I mean, it didn't put us in the wrong map. I did. But, all right. So our next objective is going to be to provide the construction depot with a steady flow of materials. They need a reliable route in exchange for their assistance. Let's plot a route from... So we've got to build a road over here. And then we're also going to have to plot a route, and ultimately that route is going to be from here, and our objective is going to be over here? Okay, that's really not that bad then, so we can work with this. Okay, so this is where we're going to use, we're definitely going to use our mobile command center thing, so let's go into our garage. We're going to grab this guy here. Go ahead and deploy him, and we're going to take him. So let's just build. We're going to want to go... Where's that road going in? Over here? Let's just start planning some routes here. Bring it all the way around, all the way to here. Down here. And then we're going to bring it over here. Perfect. Actually, hold on. Let's see. We do have sand in that entire area. Okay, perfect. All right. So let's get this guy over there. My goodness, do we have a lot of work ahead of us. But... we do have that AI ability, so we're probably going to try to get some of the vehicles working for us here. The one thing we've got to keep in mind is this. I mean, is this, I was going to say, is this free? I know it's not. I was thinking of Deliver at All Costs, I believe is free on Epic Games, but it's it's cheap. It's $40, which honestly, this is a lot of freaking game for $40 if this is your thing. But it's you know, pretty co-op focused, I think. You can play it solo, obviously, case in point here. However, you're going to have your work cut out for you. So like if we had 4 people and we, you know, somebody was working on collecting resources the entire time, somebody else was worried about making the roads, somebody else was doing something else, all of a sudden in a mission where it's going to take you 12 hours as a solo, it's going to take you a couple as a group, you know, obviously splitting up those tasks is huge. So we just got to be as efficient as possible. We're going to try to use the AI where we can to help us out and kind of streamline things a little bit. Because if we weren't using this mobile command center right now to build this road, we would have to spawn in the dump truck and drive it over there to be able to get the sand. Then we'd have to spawn in the dozer and drive it over there to be able to flatten the sand. Then we would have to spawn in the asphalt layer and drive it over there to be able to get asphalt. Then we would have to spawn in the steamroller and drive it over there to be able to flatten the asphalt. So that's 4 vehicles, and like, I mean, the first 2 really wouldn't be that bad. But driving that asphalt layer and the steamroller that slowly over that terrain, there's just no reasonable way that we could ever do that. It's just not possible. Cavalry's coming in. Here we come, baby. I love it. Plotting our courses is smart too. Starting to learn to use that. Go ahead and turn this corner. There we go. It is nice too because it's super simple to be able to delete these. You just hit Y on them and you can just kind of quickly bang, 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 bang across the board. Okay, so our road's going to be straight up here in front of us. So here's our road, right? This is where we're going to be building this thing through a big, slick pile of muck. All right, beautiful. So what we're going to do now, I don't even know how. Okay, so we're going to want our dump truck first, right? How do we do this? Mobile base function, recall vehicles. Okay. Yeah, okay, so all 4 of these are in the garage. We're going to recall these bad boys. And they're all going to show up right here. Oh my goodness, dude. That is a lifesaver. Just saved us like 45 minutes right there. Okay, so now what we can do, let's track this and open it up. Build road planning request. How do we open road, whatever? Okay, he's already working on it. Perfect. I think. The AI's, he's going. So he's going to start dumping sands. Oh, I forgot that he doesn't have to refill or anything too. Okay, that's a game changer. This is 100%. Oh, okay. I'm going to be a little upset. Oh, nope, he's back. So I guess Okay, we're fine. So I guess if he tips in his automatic mode, it won't hold it against me. I was gonna say I was gonna honestly freak out a little bit. Why can't we back up here? There you go. Okay, refill this thing with sands. Okay, tip it up. Start driving. There you go. Okay, so we've got sand all the way across there. I think we're good to go. So we can open another request. Let's select this route, and then we're going to select our little truck here. Rusty Dozer to build a road. Select a road. Select that route. Okay. So now we can spectate him, and he should get to flattening here. Bro, if he would have been turned over and stuck, I would have been so upset. Now, hold on. What's this guy over here doing? I don't know that we need to do this, sir. I feel like you're doing too much here, but it's, you know, it's fine. We're just gonna have two guys working at the same time. Can never have too much sands. Oh, goodness. Okay, this is when two titans meet. Okay, how do I cancel this? How do I undo? Okay, we canceled the road on him. That's gonna put him back, and then this guy should be able to continue. Beautiful. And then we can take this guy. We're gonna select our asphalt layer. We're going to select this route. I think I did the other ones a little bit out of order, so he's going to start. And then we can take the steamroller. So you select the vehicle first, and then you select the route. We'll do the steamroller next. And the steamroller should follow the asphalt layer here. So he's already laying asphalt. The steamroller should be coming in behind him. There we go. All right, so we've got a little... Oh, God. What is happening? Bro, excuse me? Hold on. I guess we're just gonna have to do this one ourselves. I mean, it's a little bit messed up because we did the two things of sand, I think. So you select the truck first and then you select everything afterwards. It's fine. We can experience this for ourselves here, so we'll just make sure everything goes smoothly. Go all the way to here, then we're gonna activate the paver. We'll just finish this thing out, and then maybe we can have the steamroller come behind us. I don't know, we'll see. So keep laying some of that asphalt. There we go. Should see this continue to turn blue. That's beautiful. And while we're in here, technically, I think we probably could select this guy. Road planning request. Select him first. Select the route. He should start working. Just kidding. Yeah, he should. Hopefully. We'll see. I'm going to finish this out, and then if he can't do it, then we will take care of it for him. But we will take this all the way to the very end. Deactivate it, get her out of the way. So you got to make sure these things aren't getting in each other's way. But as long as you do that, you should be okay. And it does look like this guy is making good progress. We'll see if he can take over where we kind of messed up a little bit. Is he just going to be able to keep smoothing on through? Yes, he is. That's what I'm talking about. All right. So we have now paved a road. I mean, it's kind of a skinny one. Hopefully it's going to be enough for everyone to be able to get across. But that feels great right there. Okay, so that should be an objective done. Now we're going to have to build a route, and it's going to go from here. We're going to want to go through. We're going to want to take that road and get to the construction depot. So, I mean, this area is a little sketchy. Depends on the size of the truck. We're just going to try to do it. Oh, shoot. All right, so we're going to want to come a little bit wide here. Come through. We probably could have cleared this out a little bit better. I'm worried they're going to run into stuff in here. This could get ugly, but it is what it is. So if we have them come all the way through like this, I really wish the AI was like a little bit smarter. We're going to have them, should be able to come through here easily. We're going to have to move these vehicles. We want to make sure that we get them directly on the center of this path. Otherwise, they're going to go falling off. Again, make sure we move all of these vehicles here. Get them all the way there. Perfect. And that should get them exactly where they need to go. So we can go ahead and start dispatching vehicles. But we are going to want to move anything that could potentially be in the way. So let's get this guy out. Solid right there. And then we can move this guy, maybe both these guys over here. All right. Hopefully this goes well. Looks like they made it through the sketchy part in here. That's what I'm talking about. All right, look at this. Just hauling and getting her done. There it is. So you can see on this route here, I believe we're going to be getting a 5 pipe reward for completing this. It's going to take 5 trucks to go through. Ooh, we've What's going on here? It's a little bit bogged down in here, which means we might have to add some sand. But as long as these guys get through, the problem is if we've got more coming through later, that's going to make it hard. We do have a truck. As soon as these guys get by, we could take this dump truck and start dumping sand right there for the guys behind them. But then we're going to want to flatten it out too, which could potentially mess things up. But as long as they get through there, they should be home free. Can I push them? Let's see if I can push them here. Don't worry, buddy. I got you. Dude, it failed because the one got stuck, but the other one had gotten through. That's so annoying. So we're just going to add a bunch of sand in here, I guess. Probably a little bit more, to be honest. This is a lot of hard work. I don't love this. We're kind of tearing up the ground here, too. Oh, this is nasty work here. It's going to be fine. I cannot believe the one got stuck behind in something that wasn't even related to what we were doing. And it didn't give me the credit on the first one. All right, so that's a lot of sand right there. Beautiful work. Can we get this out of the way, maybe? There we go. Now we're going to have to switch over. We're going to have to grab our dozer again, which I think we put in the trees because we were trying to get him out of the way. Unfortunately, we are going to need him back. We're going to want to put him into sand flattening mode, but I'm going to wait because I don't want to potentially tear up this asphalt or anything. We're going to go through. We're going to flatten out all that sand. Technically, so I don't know. Dude, this thing is hard to drive. I don't know if you can... Sand flattening mode here. I don't know if you can just choose anywhere to build a road or how it works. But can we put in like a road request and could these guys go through and fix this segment for us? Obviously, the sand is going to help. It's not going to last for forever. But like I've only seen... Let's go back to marching here. Perfect. Okay, we should be able to redo that route and they should be all good to go. There you go, buddy. All right, so he's got that. Do we have another one going to be coming behind him? This is the one behind. Why is this one stuck? Bro, are you serious? You guys are the most helpless bunch I have ever seen in my entire life. That is pretty deep there. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're gonna have to finish this last part off. That's fine. But yeah, like you see how this sand is slowly but surely, this is gonna get worn down. You know what I mean? So like, can I go into infrastructure and create a new road area? Like if I go in, can I go to infrastructure, roads? Can it won't let me, you know how like this was like a road build area? It won't let me choose to build a road on this side. So can you, I guess we could manually do it if we wanted. Let's get some more sand here. Beautiful. It's going to take one more little push if we can. Bring us down, but then we can start dumping it. Hopefully get it up there. Okay, hopefully that's enough. Now the thing is, do we, instead of messing with it, would we rather just pave that? Like, is this going to be a common issue? I'm just going to get this guy off for right now. Do we want to just go through and pave that? We probably do, to be honest. I'm going to flatten this out again. It's not going to be perfect, but I don't want to worry about this anymore. That way we've permanently adjusted this map, and we know for a fact that we're going to be good going forward if we want any sort of road here. The thing is, we're going to have to do it ourselves since it's not like a primary objective. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, shoot. We were in asphalt destruction mode. Hold on. We want marching mode. My bad. It's fine. Honestly, probably not a bad thing that we destroyed asphalt there. We would have needed to connect it anyway. This is what makes this game so cool, but just, bro, this is a grind. So we are now, I mean, this is kind of a pretty important central part of the map. So if this was already a flood-prone spot that was going to get wet and we were going to keep wearing down, and if we ended up putting the, sand down, but then over time, as we drive vehicles over it, it starts to, devolve. Come on now, please let me. There you go. Why isn't this going? What in the world? Okay. If it starts to devolve, okay, this is not good. Let me try to back this up. Can we back this up? We're gonna get stuck in asphalt? No, we're good? Okay. You think we can try to get this part? I don't really want that to end up becoming an issue. Maybe not. Okay, I don't know why it doesn't like that. But yeah, the sand would have eventually started dumbing down as we already kind of saw it was doing, so we might as well try to do this the right way. It's not the most perfect road in the world, but I think it will get the job done. You know what? I think we even could do a second pass here. Just try to make the road a little bit wider if we can. She really only likes the very flat stuff here. But yeah, that way, maybe we could take care of some of these potholes. You know, measure twice, cut once type of a thing. Do it nice or do it twice. Got to make sure we're doing this the right way the first time, otherwise we will get ourselves in trouble. I wonder if those are just imperfectly flat spaces because we keep getting stuck on it. Oh, that time it let us go through. Okay. Beautiful. So we can put that off to the side, and then we're going to be able to take this guy. We're going to be able to flatten all that out, and that should be that. Nothing like making some new roads, baby. So I'm going to stick to the right side, and then we'll come back on the left. It's definitely an imperfect business, but we're going to be okay. This thing handles about like you would expect it to. It's an absolute boat. Not ideal, but we're going to try to get her done. Oh my god, it's going to take a 17-point turn, isn't it? I can imagine trying to maneuver this thing if we hadn't used the mobile command center to get it here. That would have been an absolute nightmare, but look at this, baby. All right, so we are officially going off script. Like I said at the beginning of the last episode, this map, this is the first two maps, the first two objectives, whatever you want to call them. I guess they were maps technically. Those were a completely different ball game than what we're dealing with here. And that, we got to be careful about little imperfections in the road, but that should be good, I hope. I'm just going to put this guy off to the side, and we're going to see if that is good enough for these stupid freaking drivers, dude. Please tell me that we can just reopen this thing, and let's just go ahead and dispatch the vehicles. It's going to put them right on top of it. He's not going to be stuck in the mud. He should be good to go. Holy cow. Okay, so now we've got a full-on route for both vehicles. They can go all the way. They're going to start back here. They've got pure flat roads all the way through here. Then they've got an actual paved road through the tough stuff. And they've got flat roads into their objective. Wow. Job well done. Oh my gosh. Watching this guy come in. Life-changing moment right here, dude. We worked so hard for that. Such a little freaking thing, too. Make sure the second one gets in here. And that's an objective complete. Holy cow, dude. That
great job.
Was something.
You secured yourself a steady.
Just gonna let this keep going so we could keep getting 5
run.
more pipes.
Anywho, if there's anything you can't have too much of in our business, it's concrete. At the moment, we barely have any, so sourcing more is a must. I think you can guess where I'm going with this. You betcha. There's a concrete plant in the area.
Of course there is.
I can't confirm its status from the satellite images. Could you go and check it out? Pretty please.
So that's going to be just north of the construction plant. We've got a sawmill over here, and we're going to have to do some exploring. Looks like we've got a broken bridge. We've got some trashed machinery. We're going to have to find a way around with our scout vehicle for sure, which I don't even remember where we ended up leaving that thing. Holy cow, dude. He is back over here. We haven't used him in so long. That's so funny. All right. I think that's a good spot to stop this episode. Bro, this game is insane. I genuinely, really, truly love this, but it is an unbelievable grind. This is a tough game to make content on because the videos, it takes so long to record and there's such slow progression. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. If you guys are vibing this and the love is there and everything else and we're really enjoying this, then I'm 100% down to keep this thing going. Obviously, we're at least going to finish this map, but wow, I was not prepared for just how intense this was going to be. I do think it lends itself a bit more to a co-op game, but I'm also always down for the grind. I hope we're going the right way here. I don't think we... is there a shortcut we could take here? It looks like there might be a shortcut. Do we want to back up and take that? I kind of feel like we should. All right. I'm going to see you guys in the next episode. We're going to take that on. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I was not ready for how much this was to bite off. But I'm loving it. It's just the most chill series we've ever done. I'll catch you all later. Peace out.